So where are you from, man?
Like where I was born, or just like where I've lived all my life?
Where are you born, and then where have you lived all your life?
Born in LA, day one. But I've lived all my life in San Gabriel Valley, dude. La Puente, West Covina, fucking Hacienda Heights. You know, it's boring areas. So it's like a hellhole. There's nothing but city of industry and nothing to do. So you kind of just pick up hobbies like throwing rocks at trains.
Yeah, man. Were you?
Yeah,
Yeah. What kind of stuff were you getting into as a kid? Like throwing rocks and shit.
yeah, dude. We had trains. A lot of drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, I still drink to this day, but there's a lot more when we were younger. Fuck, dude. Going to hills. Literally nothing to do around here. You go to hills and you just, you talk fucking, I don't know, aliens and shit. That's our fucking type of fun.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of what did you start drinking? When did you like get into it?
It's funny. You probably wouldn't even notice to this day, but I was pretty religious before the age of 21. Dude, yeah, I was fucking like all into like Jesus and like going to church and shit, not cussing, not drinking. And then one random day I was like, man, I'm just doing this because I'm afraid of when I die, I'm gonna go to hell. And then I realized, I was like, what if hell's not real? And then so I think like when I turned 21, what's crazy is there's probably not a lot of people that started drinking at 21. That's the weird part,
Yeah, for sure. That's odd.
That's the fucking weirdest thing. So I started drinking at 21. And yeah, the rest is history, dude. Yeah. From there, everything just went south. I started doing hallucinatories, stuff like that, and I became who I am today. So I don't know. It's kind of a weird experience, but I think sometimes you gotta, take that left turn to understand that life has its you got free will, basically. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, man. I've been having this conversation with a lot of people. It's like,
yeah,
do what you want to do, man. You only get one go around. It's like if you want to do whatever you're doing, then fucking do it, man. Like you can't tailor yourself to other people's schedules, dude. It's your life. Yeah, that's for sure, man. Yeah, and that's a good thing to remember. It's like, well, I want to do this, so I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that's one thing I tell everybody that comes to my shows. I'm like, dude, if you want to talk, come up to me. I will gladly give you life lessons, but I want you to live your life on your own. Like, find your way, because in all honesty, I mean, no one's going to tell you how to live your life. Someone could ask you for advice, or you can give them advice, but at the end of the day, you're going to make your own decisions.
Yeah, man. And it's such an important thing to do. I mean, and do what you want to do. That's at the end of the day, do what you want within reason,
There you go.
Yeah. Within reason. Don't be like murdering people. But if you want to, yeah. do it. Yeah. But yeah, besides that, yeah, do whatever. But when did you get into music, man? When did that kind of come up?
Dude, so growing up here in La Puente, there's not a lot of bands, to be honest. So there wasn't a lot of like the scene. I didn't know much about it. I mean, I used to wear fucking V-necks, dude. Like, that's how there was nothing to do. That's how bad it was.
That shit looks slick, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what your problem is with the V-necks.
No, okay, so I'm talking like I was super skinny. I was probably like 155. Right now I'm like 40 pounds more. So you can see my clavicle. It looked crazy, dude. I'm like, and then I had the scene hair. Yeah, dude, I went through that phase.
You look like Marilyn Manson, dude.
Yeah, probably worse, dude, to be honest. I mean, I have really curly hair, so when I straightened that shit, it looked like I had a helmet on. It was pretty funny, dude.
I think it looks sick, dude. That's a tight look, man. Nobody's doing that, man.
Yeah, that's an old school look. But I got into music because I ended up going to this place called the Lion's Den, which is like down the street from me. And a buddy of mine that I hadn't seen in a while, we found at the skate park. He's like, hey, come check out my bands. Like, all right. So I went, and like, I remember that first song they played. They did a cover of All Allah's Catamaran. And I was like, what the fuck is this? This is so sick. I don't know what kind of genre this is, but this is sick. This is like, what do you call this? And then my buddy Derek comes out after he finished playing. He's like, dude, what do you think of the set? I was like, dude, what kind of music is this? He's like, dude, it's garage, We're talking the OCs. We're talking like Tricycle. We're talking, at the time they had like other bands, but and then he was like, yeah, my favorite band, All Allah's. And I was like, dude, I've never heard of any of these bands. And then from there, I just started like, I mean, we're talking MySpace days, so you couldn't just go on Spotify and shit,
Yeah.
So I had to like try and search shit up, be like, what's this? What's that? Like LimeWire, you try to find it, there's no way you're gonna find it,
Yeah.
So, dude, lo and behold, I picked up a guitar, and I just sat down for a while, and I was just like, how do you write a song? And then I just started researching and like really like just looking at these heads like John Dwyer, Ty, we're talking like the bigger heads. Was it Tim Presley from White Fence? I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I want to study these guys, and I want to know what they're doing. And at the time, it was cool to do like very noisy music. Like you could barely hear the vocals, but you could understand that it's kind of catchy and like melodic, but you don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I took in, dude. And then we wrote the Trash GP, which, ironically has one of the most DL iconic songs, which is Drag.
Yeah. That's a good song, man.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's a good EP, and the people should go listen to that. And it's on YouTube. And
yeah, it's an old piece, man. That's old school, dude. Like if you heard that, you're probably old too, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm 43, so yeah, like
You're 43?
no, dude. No.
I was like, you're fucking lying, dude. You look way too young.
I look good for 43, right, dude?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I want to know your secret.
It's CBD, dude. That's all it is, man. But so I mean, so you picked up the guitar. How long until you started kind of writing songs and stuff? Like how long was the duration between picking up the guitar in the Trash GP coming out?
Well, to be honest, when I first picked up the guitar, I was in Deathland. I was in another band called Dirty Harry and the Swamis. And that band was actually taking over. So we played a lot of stuff for Viva Pomona. We did a lot of stuff with bigger bands, which is the Babies at the time, Lovely Bad Things. They were like these bigger bands,
Oh, you're playing with them.
Yeah.
Dang,
that was
man.
us at the time. Yeah. So we were doing pretty good. And then I get kicked out of my own band. Yeah.
What was the strife, man? What was
the reason? So dude, our old bass player was a fucking raging alcoholic. He like would take off his shirt like mid stage. He would try to fight the sound guy. Like, he was so dramatic. Like one time he like fell on his knees and like it was raining. I remember that shit. He's like calling out for his girlfriend, like some movie shit. Like he's like, Amanda. And I was like, dude, shut up. Just get in the van. He's like, no, take me there. And I was like, no. I was like, how about I give you a beer? He's like, all right, just got over it, dude. And I was like, okay. So I got kicked out because he was my cousin, which is, they knew if he was going to be out, I was going to see him be out.
Yeah.
So they kicked us out. And surprisingly enough, I said, all right, he can kick me out, but I'm taking the songs with me. And about 95% of the songs were written by me and him, which later became, the early Deathland stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. And then from there, we created it was called Jungle Booty Sweat. It wasn't called Deathlands at first. We did it as a we were bored, dude. We were like, fuck, like who cares? We're not gonna make this a real band. We're just trying to make it a hobby. And then boom, like it just people started liking it. I was like, holy shit, I didn't think people were gonna like it like this. I was just like, all right, music's music, but I didn't think it was gonna be like for some people like, oh shit, that's Deathland's Drag, that kind of stuff.
Right. And your cousin kind of and you started Deathlands originally?
Yeah. It was me, him, and my old drummer, Ruben. It was three of us, a three-piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what was the year that it started? What year are we talking here?
So I want to say the year that it started was 2011. I didn't take it seriously though till 2016, 2017. That's when dude, I'm telling you, we were playing for a pack of brew and like maybe gas money, if that. If they didn't have the gas money, I'd just be like, all right, we're cool with like 2 12-packs. Okay, cool. And then that was our night, dude. We just drive to San Diego for like a pack of beers, dude. We played this huge venue in San Diego too, Soma. They paid us $5. I burned that shit in front of them because I was like, you're fucking lying, dude. This is $5. Are you kidding me? They're like, yeah, this is your cut. And I was like, nah, this isn't my cut. And I burned them, and then we got banned from there. We haven't played since.
Well, fuck them, dude. That's shitty, man. Was it a $5 bill or was it 5 singles?
No, just one $5 bill. And we drove. It was pretty far. We're like, fucking it, dude. But
yeah. That's a jaunt, dude. That's a jaunt for a gig for sure.
Yeah.
Shit, man. So I mean, you had some early kind of catalysts, but then it didn't kind of pop off until later on.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't really start. we used to play for nobody for a while, to be honest.
Like around your area or what?
Anywhere. I mean, anywhere.
San Diego. Yeah, I mean, you guys are.
Yeah,
you guys are going around.
we had a very bad tendency of being that band that would like show up or wouldn't show up, and that was just our night. Like we'd be like, "Fuck this, I don't want to do this today," or like my drummer just wouldn't show up, and then we just be stuck with bass and guitar, and we can't do that shit. Or there'd be times where one of us would be too fucked up. They're like, there was one time I remember. This is the worst time for me. Is I ended up going to a buddy's house before a show, and we played we were playing what's it called? Mario Party. But what would happen was that every time you got a coin, you had to take like half a shot. And let's be honest, there's a lot of fucking coins in that game. So, goddamn, dude, I drove from there to the fucking show, and like all I remember is walking in and then waking up in my bed. And then I have like a million phone calls, dude. Like my bass player, my guitar, my other guitarist, my drummer were fucking ready to fuck me up. They're like, dude, you fucking went up on stage and you fucking try to set up your stuff, but the other band was still playing. And then you turned around and you were like, get your fucking shit together. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, dude. And then Duke tried to fight you, which is our old bass player. Yeah, dude, we went through a very bad phase. So we have to clean up house, man. I mean, I let go. Literally, I'm the last person standing of this band that was from the old Deathlands.
And you're taking it in stride, man.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I call it generations. We had the first generation, then we had the second generation, and then the third generation was the Bombshell era, Dream State, which was already like we're there, but we can get better, And then I picked up another guitarist. I stopped playing guitar completely. I don't do that shit no more, Too much energy. I just can't. I can't, dude. I get like too itchy in hands. Like my fingers are always like, I want to be the front man. It just seems much more entertaining, I guess.
Yeah, freeing. Yeah.
Free, exactly. Yeah, it's like you're free to do what you want. You can move around. You could be in the crowd. You could do your own thing in the back. You could, just do your own thing. But so now it's just like we're taking this so hard. Like we're taking this like we're like a career compared to the old days. But the stride hit, man. Like after Bombshell, which I mean, if you think about it, 2011 to 2017, took 6 years. 6 years to get there, man.
And it's good, man. It's good. It's good. You took time with it,
Patience, man. It's what it took. It just a lot of patience. We tried to break up, I don't know how many times already, but now we don't anymore. But we did. We tried breaking up in 2017. We were like, dude, this is our last show. Like, this is it. We're done. And then Bombshell just, dude, that was like, yeah, it took off. And we were like, holy shit, I didn't think this would be, Thrasher picks it up. Vance picks it up. Converse picks it up. Levi's picks it up. And then we started getting hit up for like this TV show on NBC or something about a murder or something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but they paid us some hefty stuff for that too. Yeah, I was like, holy shit, why not?
That's rad, dude. Yeah. Yeah. So, sure, man, use it. I don't care. Whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, 2016 was the year where 2017 was the year where I could say, you know what? This is where we decide like we're not playing for beer no more. I mean, we still play for beer if you give us tickets, but overall, I mean, we do it because we want it to be, we want to be on that like caliber to be like, hey, musicians, not like just fucking hobbyists or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. I got you, man. Yeah. Where did the name come from? How did you decide upon Deathlands as the name?
We all skate, man. We've skated since we were young. I can't skate anymore though, dude. My knees crack like crazy, dude. Both my knees are pretty shot, but the guys still skate. And then obviously, if you know what a fisheye lens is for like camera,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So their nickname in when you skate is called the Deathlands. So we actually used that name as a placeholder because we didn't have a name for the band yet. We're just like, like Jungle Booty Sweat, it's not gonna work, So we were like, how about Deathlands? And I was like, I mean, it's a good placeholder. And then we just forgot about it, and it just kind of stuck, to be honest. So that's how the name came up to be.
Are you still stoked on the name? Are you glad that you kept it like Deathlands?
I think at this point I don't really have a choice. It's just stuck. You can't change your name this far in.
It sounds good, dude. It sounds good. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't like tickle my ears and be like, hey, I don't fucking like it. I like it, but I don't know if if that would have been my first choice, if I would go back and tell myself to, read.
It's not the worst name, dude. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no, I've seen worse. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking seen like there was a band called Cum Stain. They're pretty good though, not gonna lie. But that was a cool name, I guess, at the time.
Yeah. I remember Come Stain. Yeah. So I mean, like, do you feel like it took until 2017 to feel like, oh shit, like this is a fully fledged like band, like we're in it for the long haul?
It took us to 2000. No, actually, so 17 was the first time I said, okay, maybe people do realize that we exist. So that's when I decided, okay, like let's keep it going and let's see what happens next. So 18 comes around, we start playing Bombshell more often. We notice that people know the lyrics. We're like, holy shit, that's crazy. And then to our surprise, Dream State just did equally as well. So I think we were like, okay, so people are actually enjoying the newer stuff. But we also got a lot of not creative differences. Like there's a lot of people who were still against it because they said that we were kind of getting a little too mainstream as far as sound. But I mean, I don't know. I think that comes with maturity. It's not like you choose it. It's just that it kind of just comes at you as you get better at your instruments.
Yeah.
I guess
they don't understand. They're on the second iteration, dude. You're on or the third one rather, right?
Yeah, it's like I can no longer just do like 3 notes and like sing to it. It's like now it's like I want to do leads, I want to do solos, I want to add, I don't know, tambourine. I want to get more melodic and vocals. And now I want you guys to understand what I'm saying, which is the biggest ordeal for me.
Right.
Yeah. So it wasn't until COVID hit when I said, you know what, this is gonna be, career wise, as far as like where it's going now. Because I mean, to be honest, I mean it's been overwhelming the how many people have been coming to our shows as of late. I didn't expect it. I don't think any of us did. Like whenever we like to keep our standards low, so when we go to a show, there's people there, we're like, okay, cool. So we always get together and we're always like, all right, this is probably gonna be like maybe 5, 6 people, 7 people at most. Fuck it, let's just make it a practice show. Then we get there and there's like 100, 100 something, and it's just sold out. And we're like, holy shit, that's crazy. But that mentality has always stuck with us, because that way, and I know it's kind of sad, but you got to keep in mind, from 11 to 16, there was barely anybody coming to see us. So our mentality was always like, it's just gonna be a good practice show. Let's just, let's run it. Let's do what we got to do. But once 2020 hit and then COVID happened, I'm not gonna say thank you, COVID, because obviously it was a terrible tragedy. But it allowed us to, it allowed us to sit down and finally like understand where we were at as a band, and then you go through your thick and thins, and then I hate to say it, but there was a lot of fighting between us, because you can't see anybody else. You know what I mean? You're stuck with each other. And then if you want to write music, like there's no like, hey, like let's, set these songs aside and let's show them to somebody at a show. No, you can't do that. It's like they're stuck and you're just writing. But that's when we decided that it was a career.
Yeah.
Kind of like this, right? Yeah, that's when it hit that time. And I mean, ever since, we've been doing pretty well. I mean, we got a good management team. We have a label on the side right now that's about, well, we're hoping, fingers crossed, takes it. And then, we got new merch coming out, and the album's done, man. It's done. I think this is obviously the best work we've done so far, and we're really excited to show it to you guys. But obviously, due to like logistics, it probably won't be out. So I want to say maybe March.
Sure. But still, man, hey, it's good, dude. You got it out. It's moving. Things are happening. Yeah. That's rad. You got to look at it like that, man. That's sick. That's really, really cool, dude.
Yeah.
You're really coming up, man, from fucking burning a $5 bill to now, dude. Look at you, dude. Exactly. Yeah. Soma, yeah, get in touch, man. Love to do another one.
$10 this time, I'll be okay.
$10 at least.
Please, dude.
$10, like, 2 drink tickets, dude.
Honestly, like $2.40, a bag of hot Cheetos, and like, I don't know, fucking Skittles. There's my $10 right there.
So, man, do you remember the first show that you played, the very first show of Deathland?
Oh yeah, dude, we set it up. It was at my bassist ex-girlfriend's house. It was called Amanda Beach Goth. I don't know. It was pretty corny, but that's what we chose. And it was us, local band that was like the big band at the time. They were called Pool Honeys, and another band. And it was, dude, it was like it was no there wasn't really people there. It was kind of like just friends, you know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But it was cool. I mean, you kind of get the jitters out because you're kind of thinking like, okay, they're just friends, you know. There's not gonna be people around. So I mean, you play for them, and then the day's over, and then that was pretty much it. Honestly, there wasn't really much to the first show, to be honest. I think when we started feeling like, you know, like that feeling of a show was uh, playing this place called the Five Star Bar the first time, because we were like, this is the first time we're playing like to people we don't know, you know.
Right.
There
Right.
was no one there, man. There's moms and like dads, and like we played with like two blues bands. It was fucking weird, dude.
But you're looking out, dude. It's like, I don't know you. I don't know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, my bass player takes off his shirt and he's like just dancing around by the pool table. I was like, dude, there's no one here. Like, who the fuck are you trying to hype? Like, the moms, like, they don't care. They're just drinking with the fucking dads. But yeah, dude.
How did you feel when it was over though? Were you like, what was your feeling, man?
Thank God it's over. I shouldn't be doing this. This seems kind of lame. No, honestly, man.
And do you still feel the same way after you get off stage?
Oh, hell no. Now it's like a completely like a euphoria, dude. You get off there and you're like, man, this is a good show, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Even with shitty shows, I still have that feeling, but I tend to scold whoever messes up in a positive way, kind of.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. It's like, hey man, come on, dude. Like one of those.
I'll be like, hey, we need to talk on the side, and then the guys know. They're like, dude, he's gonna tear you a new one. I'm like, you know what? It's for the best. Either you give me your 100% or give me 99. If you give me 99, that 1% was still something for me. I want it to be 100, and I want it to be like, you know, because we're not playing, you know, we're not practicing. Like, you're playing for people, and you know, people that know music, they watch, they look at you, and they're like, you know, when you fuck up, I used to be one of those where like you're looking at them, and you're like, oh, he fucked up, you know.
It's so hard to get out of that mindset
It
though
is,
when you're
it really
watching.
is.
Yeah. I've been trying to revert that, and it's like, I'm not gonna call anybody on it. Like, it takes a lot of balls to get up on stage and play something.
Yeah,
It's like,
does,
this is what
man.
I think looks like sounds good. Like, listen to it. It's like, man, you gotta respect that, man. Even if it's a bad concert, it's like, well, dude, that guy fucking made shit and he made it happen. Like, that's what people need to remember as well. It's like, yeah, man, it might not be the best show, but it's like this guy. I mean, I'm not doing that shit, and neither are you, but this guy is. So, you know, good on him, you know?
Yeah, man, it's tough, dude. It's tough going out there, dude. And I mean, to be honest, I'm not really an anxious. Well, I hate to say it. I mean, I don't hate to say it. I am anxious. I'm a very anxious person. When I'm up there though, like I hide it pretty well. Like, you won't notice it, but my mind's like, you know, like fucking screaming, dude.
Dude, the last time I saw you guys, you're just like jumping all around. It had been quite a few since I've like seen you guys, and it was at the Nothing Fest. Okay. I believe, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What, before COVID, right? The 19?
Yeah. That was 2019. I was like, fucking A, man. Like, that's so rad. Like, I was so glad to see you guys.
That show is when everything turned around. That was the show. Everything just took a complete 180 turn for us. Like, we had Homa Chad's already. So we had, I think we had scheduled that interview for like the week over. We hadn't met Chad yet. It was before the show, and then the show comes around, and then Robert, which is the photographer for the Garden Grove Amphitheater, he was like, dude, Chad, come check him out. Like, come, like, you know, play Bombshell. And I just recently saw a picture where you can see Chad and he's wearing like shorts, and he looks like a fucking like a scout looking for like a basketball player. Like, he's just like this and just watching like shorts. And I thought he had like a what are those things called where you put the paper on, you write on it? What's it called?
When you put the paper on, you write on it.
Clipboard.
Oh yeah.
I had a clipboard. I was like, damn, this guy was like taking notes and everything, you know?
With the pen, yeah.
Yeah. So from then on out, it's like, that was our first show we experimented with me being the front man. That's why it was such a big difference from when I used to play guitar. Because when I played guitar, I would focus too much on this that I couldn't really move around because I didn't want to fuck up, you know? Mm-hmm. So then I was like, fuck this. And then an old buddy of mine, which is now our guitarist, Matt, he played guitar, and he's like, yeah, I'm in a band. I was like, how about like, would you want to be in another band? You know, come and play with us, because I don't want to play guitar anymore. You know, and he was like,
Yeah.
Came down, dude. He was a perfect fit. Like it just hit perfectly. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
rad, dude. All these pieces just coming together.
yeah,
Man.
it's like fucking Legos, man. Like they just keep stacking up, and then hopefully I never step on them and fuck up my foot.
It's a good analogy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's really cool though that you really stuck it out for all those years, and it's finally paying off, man.
Yeah, honestly. I just think it's patience, dude. Honestly, that's what it's all in. In all on like just anything I could put my mind to it. Like if I could put my mind into something that I really like focused the hardest would be this band. You know?
Yeah.
Because I mean,
that's rad, dude. That's
Yeah.
really cool, man. Yeah.
It's a lot of shit, man.
What genre inspires you the most? Like what genre of music now? Is it still like kind of the garage kind of surf rock stuff, or has it changed?
I let go of the surf stuff, the surf stuff a long time ago, man.
You left it behind. You left it in the garage. That's where you left it.
I always say this. It's like a band can progress, but the genre has to progress with them, because if it doesn't, then you're just stuck in the past. And then when you're stuck in the past, that's like you become one of those bands where like, okay, yeah, they had it. You know, you got to change with the times, man. I know a lot of bands don't like to do that because they're like, hey, this is what we're good at. But, you know, if you don't take those chances, then you'll never know. I mean, from our trash DP to our current stuff, they're not the same at all, man. They're not the same. You know, I mean, we showed it to Chad, and he came back and he's like, man, this is like big sounding. This is like alternative. Like it's more, you know, broad. Like you could play this in different situations and it wouldn't just be in one scene. And I was like,
honestly, on an NBC show or a Levi's commercial, man.
Exactly. Yeah. So it just
out there.
It really does pinpoint where we're at as a band as far as like genre. But I think the genres that like, oh, man, that's a hard one. I'm gonna go with the.
There's no wrong answers, man.
I know. I'm just trying to think, because what does inspire me? You know what? I've been getting a lot into more Title Fight again. You ever heard of Title Fight?
Yeah. I have heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah, Turnstile.
They're doing it big, dude. They're coming out, man. Yeah.
Hell yeah, they are.
Good on them. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've loved their stuff since the beginning, but like this new album was like, holy shit, man. Like they really just like they went like a whole nother direction with the scene. Like they're making their own genre. That's what I've heard from the new album. But yeah, dude, I guess the genres would be hardcore. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm not taking the hardcore part of it. What I'm doing is like taking little pieces as far as like how to chord progressions, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Singing wise, I've been doing a lot of, I know it's gonna sound funny, but I've been listening to a lot of 70s, man, but not rock, like, you know, like
some Bee Gees, some
yeah,
like
dude,
that.
like,
yeah,
dude. Here's the shit. I don't know if I could I play a song, or would that be?
I mean, it's probably gonna get ripped, but I mean, just, if you could tell us that. Oh man, all right.
Dude, no, you're right. We can't do that because
I'm sorry, dude. It's YouTube.
No,
it's not
dude.
me. Tell the people. Tell the people what song you're gonna play. Then they go play it.
Gilbert O'Sullivan, Alone Naturally, fucking like I said, Bee Gees, stuff like that. Only reason why I really like them a lot is because I like the way they sing and how melodic they get, and I've always wanted to get more melodic as far as my vocals go. So like, I don't want to just stick to like that. Da, 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 da. It'd be like da, na, 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 na. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. So I've been listening to a lot of like that kind of stuff, dude. Freddie Mercury, man, like the dude is a fucking legend.
I mean, how has your writing style changed since the beginning of Deathland till now?
Oh man, honestly,
or even has it?
Oh, it has, yeah, definitely. Definitely a lot more leads, a lot more intricacy. Drums are no longer just dun, 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 dun. You know, it's like dun, dun. It's just all kinds of shit, dude. Incorporated synth into a couple of the new songs. Vocally, I mean, lyrics are no longer about like partying. I mean, as I get older, I realize that like, you know, we're a voice, man. So I've been using the voice in a positive way. So you know, hey, you know, keep your head up here, somebody. Do this. Hey, fucking, you know, you're depressed. I've been through it too. You know, I'll show you what I've done.
That PMA, dude. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's yeah. So it's changed a lot, man. Like you gotta keep like No Kono Johnny was about our fucking guitarist Johnny having no money, so he couldn't even afford a fucking Colt 45. But now it's like we're not writing about like that kind of shit anymore, dude. It's like no longer party music. I want to say it's like more, you know, alternative. I mean, the lyrics are definitely a lot deeper. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
they're no longer like, you know,
That's still a good song though, and the people should go listen to it, man.
yes.
It's so good. But how do you feel about playing it now? Do you feel like that's like shit, I'm not that person anymore? Like that's like years away.
That's a tough one, dude. Some of the guys want to play some of the old songs, and I'm always like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't. Like, I think we surpassed that. It's like we graduated, you know? It's like we could play those songs, and I get it. Some of them are fan favorites, but they're so simplistic. Like, for me, it's like we're no longer those freshmen, you know? We're seniors, just graduated, going to college.
Yeah,
like,
dude, you're a senior in high school, bro. It's like I'm not coming back after lunch, man.
Exactly, dude.
I got to pass, dude.
I could just ditch if I wanted to. It wouldn't matter. I already fucking got all my credits, you know?
I'm done, dude. Well, I'm gonna come back for ceramics, dude. Right, dude. Did you ditch a lot when you were a kid in high school and stuff?
Yeah. You know, I was a good kid till was it like 10th grade? And then 11th to 12, I don't know what happened. I just literally would just leave. I would go out like with my friends and we would just leave in the morning, like get our backpacks, they drop us off, and then we just walk to the nearest like homie's house and then just stay there all day. That or just fucking go to the park or you know, whatever we were doing at the time, like whatever girlfriend we had, just leave with them and she'd be like, fuck you, who cares? We actually had a bomb scare in our school.
Shit, man.
Yeah, it was fake though, just because some dude didn't want to take a test. But I was like, it's like touche, man. That's a lot of work. You know, you went to jail for a fucking test.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. That's I would have just taken the F.
That's crazy. Yeah, dude. You just gotta like, nah, I'm not gonna make that test. Just
Yeah. But yeah,
yeah. Whatever, man. I mean, kids do crazy stuff, man.
Dude, honestly, man, being young was something else, dude.
I remember when I was in high school one time, this dude pulled the fire alarm like 5 times within the day, dude. 5 separate times. Yes, I think what I heard was it was the same dude. But I was like, fuck, man, like you're crazy, dude. 5 times, man.
Damn, he must have really fucking wanted to go home.
Yeah, dude. He's like, I'm not staying here, man.
Yeah.
I'm leaving, dude. Were you getting good grades though? I mean, in high school up to 10th grade? Freshman year, it was doing pretty good, yeah?
Yeah, I want to say yeah. I mean, I was in like AP and shit like that. And then, you know, surprisingly, I'm pretty good at math. I know it sounds, I mean, it wouldn't sound crazy. I'm pretty sure there's people out there who are good at math. But me as a person, like, I was like the math whiz, you know, like, dude,
dude.
Yeah, I had like my cousins who were like in fucking college come to me and like I would help them with their homework and shit, you know. But then I don't know, I kind of got derailed in like 11th grade. I started just not caring. I don't know, maybe I was just like, what's the point? Like high school just seems like a big ass fucking babysitter, you know.
Yeah, ran by the state, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, majority of the time you had the teachers not caring about what you were doing, but the fucking people doing the bad things, you know. Like I don't know. For me, it was I thought high school was a waste of time. So I unfortunately had to do a lot of adult school in senior year to graduate.
Yeah. But did you graduate on time?
I graduated on time, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It wasn't fun, but yeah, I did it.
Yeah. Busting your ass for that last time, man. Yeah. Did you end up going to college?
Yeah. I went all the way up to Cal State LA and then I just didn't finish. I'm telling you, dude, I just like my attention span goes from here to here and then I'm over it.
Yeah.
Like it's like I'm gonna do it. I'm not.
Like I was gonna do it though. I was gonna do it. I
was gonna do it, dude.
I was gonna do it, dude. I promised you, I was in there, man.
Yeah, I just didn't know what to fucking do. To be honest, college is a weird place, man.
Do you feel like you're on a path now that you know what you want to do?
So I have a pretty good job right now. I work for SoCal Gas, so the gas company. I make pretty good money. I mean, I got to deal with a lot of spiders and shit and going under houses, but the money's not bad. So
yeah, man, that's not a bad position to be in, dude.
blue collar work.
That's right, dude. My hands look like this, so my girlfriend's hands look like this.
Yeah, dude. In case you haven't noticed, this house behind me, my girlfriend, she's an artist, so she does shit like this. She's really creepy, dude. A very creepy person, but she likes this kind of stuff, dude. Like, she just decorated a room with like all this fucking like Halloween shit already. She's like, dude, she's ready, man.
Oh, it's a spooky season, dude. I don't know if you know.
Dude, but this has been here since like August. Yeah. So
look, people don't tell you when it begins and when it ends, dude.
It's all year, man. I'm telling you right now, it's all year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some girls love it, dude. Some girls are really into it. It's like, oh, okay, all right, you know.
Yes.
To teach their own, dude. You know. Yeah. How do you juggle working a job in doing music? Like, how does that kind of go hand in hand?
I've been with this company for, what is it now? Going on almost 7 years, man. Time flies when you don't really think about it. But they give me about a month's worth of vacation, so I try to save it as much as I can. So when it's like a show that I gotta, be out somewhere else far, I make sure to like save, whatever time I have and use it for that. Like we have a 2-week tour coming up in November, and I was like, fuck, like I gotta save all my fucking time there,
Right.
So I'm like, all right, cool. But that's how I do it. Other than that, if I don't, I mean, I heard from the conversation that I had with the label, I mean, it seems like they're trying to get us like do like month-long tours, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm about to quit my job.
Like, do you have a paycheck to be supporting this? Because like,
I hope so, dude. I hope so. But
no, that's what you gotta ask the label. It's like, hey, Can we work out something with like SoCal Gas, or what are we doing here?
What are you doing here? Dude, contracts, talk to the union. I don't know, do something.
Well, are you stoked on it? Are you excited to be getting out there and touring, or what?
Yeah, I mean, dude, honestly, we just started playing in August again. It was like 2 years almost since we played. Oh, dude, and then when we started, it came guns a blazing, dude, like nonstop. We had like 2 shows every weekend, and I mean, each show was just as much as the other one. So, and I was thinking like maybe there's gonna be one show where like it's like, okay, there's not a lot of people here, so we could just like relax a bit. Nah, dude, I just went to the doctors recently because I was like, fuck, I'm exhausted, like my body hurts. Pretty sure I have some like fucking stomach issues from all the fucking drinking and shit from the last weekend and all the beatings I got from the fucking crowds. But the doctor was like, dude, you're fine. And I was like, I know, but like, can you give me some of the good stuff?
Give me something, dude. Yeah. I came down here, man. What are we doing?
Dude, honestly, dude, arthritis or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it is.
What was the worst job you ever had?
Fry's Electronics. I worked on commission, dude, and the commission sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks big, man. Like, and you work with a lot of adults. I was 18, so like, imagine me working with like 45-year-olds, 50-year-olds, like, and these dudes are like out here, like, dude, they're vultures, man. Like, they would be like, "Oh, can I help you?" And they'd be like, "No, just looking for CDs." And they'd be like, "Okay." And they'll push them to me. I'm the youngest. They'd be like, "Go bother him." I was like, "All right, dude." Yeah, so it was a pain, dude. And then I remember I quit on Black Friday because Black Friday, yeah, dude, it was nuts. So Black Friday comes around and I'm getting like my ear chewed on this side, my ear chewed on this side, and like they're like, you gotta sell, and like they had me working, I think it was like 12 hours, like no overtime, and I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, dude, I was so stressed. And then when things are on sale, we don't get commission off of that. It's already on sale, so we lose that money.
Fuck that, dude. Yeah,
everything's on sale on Black Friday. So what happened? I got fed up, dude. And I was like, fuck this. And then I just dropped like 3 or 4 laptops on the floor, and I was like, I fucking quit, dude. My hands were shaking, dude. Like, I fucking walked out and I just made a scene. I was like, fuck this. I'm over this. I don't want to fucking do this. I remember calling my dad, and I was like, dude, I quit. I just quit my job. I can't do this anymore. And my dad was like, I mean, you were complaining about it a lot. I mean, so,
He's like, hey, man, would you mind going back in there? I heard they got some good deals.
I know.
Dells, you got some Dells in there, dude.
Damn, that sucks. But I heard they had a great deal on.
Dude, but you're already there, dude. Just do me a favor.
Yeah. So for like, dude, for almost 2 years, I didn't go into that store at all, and I lived like walking distance to the Fry's Electronics. Instead, I would drive to like the Best Buy, like miles away. Like fuck this. And ironically, I ended up working for Best Buy after.
Is it the same Best Buy that you go to now?
Yeah. So what happened was, so I ended up going to the Echo to watch this band called Never Ever, and I'm there, and I get a call, like it's like 7 p.m. I get a call, and I'm fucking faded, dude, like faded as fuck. Like me and my old drummer, like we took like the chocolates, like the fucking wheat chocolate. We're just there, dude. My brain was like it was not there. But I get a call, and I'm like, all right. And they're like, hey, his name was Albert, which is the manager at the time. He's like, hey, like, I heard you're a great salesman, blah, blah, blah. And my buddy, Chris Casada, was working at the Best Buy at that one. So I guess they needed somebody. So I get a call, and I was like, this is bullshit. Like, they're lying. So I was like, this, are you guys prank calling me? And he's like, no, like, why would we prank call you? He's like, because your number doesn't look real. And like in my mind, it wasn't real. So I was like, it doesn't look real. And the guy was just like confused. And then I ended up hanging up. And then my buddy Chris calls me. He's like, hey, dude, like this guy's trying to offer you a job. And I was like, what? Dude, my mind could not comprehend, dude. I was just like, oh, shit. So I tried calling back, but like, dude, my fingers were numb. And I was just like, oh, am I calling the right number? And I was like, fuck, what number was it? And I was like,
fake.
Dude, I was scrolling through the numbers, but then I forgot that the number's on top, you know?
Yeah,
so like,
yeah.
What number is it? And I was like, and then it finally clicked, and I was like, oh shit, the first number. Called them, and then I get a fucking interview the next day. And then, dude, I fucking end up working for the rival, dude. It's like some like warrior shit.
Yeah, dude, you playing both sides, man.
Both sides, dude. Honestly.
Yeah, I feel like Fry's going out of business though, man. Like the one near my house is just done. It's just,
oh, dude, all of them are out. Yep, they're boring anyways, dude. Fuck them.
Yeah, I heard they had like broken bells on their floors and stuff at Black Friday. It's like, what are you doing, man?
Dude, that's what they're out of business.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Deathland song? What is it if you have one?
Can't be one of the new ones because people wouldn't know. So I'm gonna go with like favorite song ever.
Favorite song ever. Yeah. Favorite
like
song.
Hearing it or like playing it?
First hearing it and then playing it. Yeah. So the one that you like to listen to the most.
Oh man. Oh man, that's a hard one.
Dude, I come with the difficult questions, man.
Dude, you just come in with fucking like unlimited bullets, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. We still got an hour to go, dude.
Dude, I hate baseball.
Okay.
I hate baseball. Playing wise, bombshell. Dude, just the energy's there every time, dude. I love it. Yeah, I hate baseball. I don't know. I think that was the first time I decided, you know what? I think I could do somewhat melodic vocals, you know? It wasn't really a thing back then. I was just more like a da 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 da, you know? But now it's like pack my bags and fucking go, you know, like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I hate baseball was kind of like the jam that I used to love playing. Wasn't a fan favorite, but me personally, I liked it.
Heck yeah, man. That's rad, dude. You gotta play the songs you like to play too, dude.
Exactly,
that's important. Yeah. What's the best piece of advice you've gotten that you apply to the music that you make?
Best piece of advice for music. There's a couple, but I think I'm gonna go with oh man, who was it? I think it was holy shit. Damn, you really are coming in with the fire, man. Got me thinking. Let's see, I gotta unlock some memories.
Making withdrawals from the memory, dude.
Dude, honestly, I'm like talking to the cashier and I trying to get that shit out. I think it's gonna be. Oh, actually, no. Take your show with a grain of salt, man. Only reason why is because I mean, for the longest time, I would get anxious that no one would come, but at the time, it was an older buddy, and he was like, "Dude, honestly, like, take your show with a grain of salt, because in all honesty, like some are gonna be good, some are gonna be bad, but as you progress, they get better. You know.
It's true, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Dude.
and I was just thinking, I was like, damn, that's so true. Like, he's like, dude, you got to go through hell first, and then like eventually you like come out. But you know, I mean, from then on out, I was just like, all right, doesn't matter if it's a good or bad show. Like, we give it 100%. I don't want to hear like this is gonna be a practice show. I don't want to hear, oh, like, you know, we could like kind of fuck around. It's like, nah. Even those three people tell their friends, and their friends tell their friends. You know, and that's how it goes. Honestly, I think I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to those things. I think the guys know, but I mean it with like, you know, good heart. I mean it with like, you know, no malintention.
Yeah.
I just want the best for all of us. It's kind of like, you know, it's like a dad who wants like the best for the kids. Like you're gonna scold them when they do something bad, you know, but you don't
Yeah.
mean you don't doesn't mean you don't love them.
It's for their own good. It's for
Their own good, yeah. And it's for us, our own good as a whole. Because I mean, I don't know how many times. I mean, even when I fuck up, I'd be like, dude, go ahead and scold me. Like, I need you guys to tell me what I did wrong. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Dude.
You need that feedback. You do in any aspect of your life for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And I tell that a lot to the younger bands too, who like ask me, because they'll be like, okay, like, how do you guys feel? Like, how do you guys, you know, bring people, this and that? I'm like, dude, it doesn't come just because you want it to come. Like, it won't come the next month or the second month after that. You probably have friends there, which will make it seem like there's people there. But when you want like people there that don't know you, dude, that takes time. Unless you're one of those like sensational bands that like starts first try and like you have like hits, you know. And don't get me wrong, there are those bands, you know, that I've seen, but it's in all reality, I mean, what 80% of those other bands, they don't start like that. You start small and then you grow.
It's the Beatles, man. Remember those guys?
Yeah,
what's happened with them? Remember? Yeah, rings a bell, right? What's the best concert you've seen, you attended? You're like, that's a good concert.
Ooh.
That you were looking at the guitars that you didn't fuck up once. In your cynical mindset of us watching,
dude, I know.
errors.
That's kind of fucked up, to be honest, that we do that. But I don't know. I think as a musician, you just want to see like the people you look up to like be perfect. But then you got to keep in mind, no one's really perfect. You know,
Right, dude.
Yeah.
I love watching like how they're doing it. It's like, oh shit, that's how you do that. Like that's how that guy's doing that. That's the best. It's like, oh, that's okay.
They switch it up, like they'll switch it up completely. You're like, holy shit, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Oh man, my concert. The last concert I went to was pretty good, which is Turnstile, Show Me the Body, and Gulch. But as far as like you know what?
I make you ponder, dude. I make you really think, dude.
I'm like thinking, I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm trying to like see, like, go through every year, see what where I've been. I want to say,
yeah, you got to go in that vault, man.
Yeah. Oh man. I guess if I have to choose, I'm gonna go with you know, it's really good, and I mean, obviously, it's a pretty big band and stuff like that. But I think it was 2010. I went to that what's that festival in San Francisco? Something
not Cluster Fest. That's not it. Yeah.
No. That's like no. It's like a big festival. It's like in the park, the Golden Gate Park.
Okay.
Something Lands, Outside Lands.
Oh, okay. That's where that is. That's where Outside Land is.
Yeah, San Francisco. Yeah, I went in 2010, dude. I don't know what it is, or maybe I was just fucking drunk, or maybe just because, I mean, they're good in general.
Best Buy was calling.
Dude, fucking, I start walking towards Phoenix, dude, the band. Walking, dude, and it starts sprinkling, dude, and I was like, what the fuck? And they started playing, and for some reason, that shit just blew my mind, dude. I don't know. Phoenix, dude, I guess. I mean, I know it sounds kind of like cliche. I'm pretty sure a lot of people say that, but if I had to choose like an experience, I mean, I didn't choose to see Phoenix that day. It just so happened that they were on my way to the next band over.
Phoenix chose you, dude.
Phoenix chose me, dude. So sentimental, you know?
Dude, this is going to get ripped for copyright, dude. I'm telling you, man.
God, that's great, dude. Let them. I want to see it. Yeah, dude. I want to say that show, man. That show it's pretty nuts, dude. They're pretty fucking good at what they do, dude. They're good at their fucking instruments.
Yeah.
And the vocals. I'm telling you, I don't think I see the music as like a, like when I see a band, even if it's like a shitty band, I try to pinpoint like what they're good at, you know? And I'm like, holy shit, he's a great fucking vocalist, you know? Damn, that guy's fucking just soloing like a motherfucker. That's just sick, you know? The drummer's going off. It's like no band's really bad. I mean, the music altogether might not be your favorite, but at the end of the day, I mean, they're still good at their instruments. They're still doing it up there, you know? Like you said, it's a lot of courage to be up there.
That's right, dude. That's right. And I mean, I tip my cap to every, you know, band I see or have seen. It's like, good on you, you know? Yeah. Shout out to all the musicians, dude. All of them. Yeah. What was the craziest show you've played?
Craziest show we played is going to have to be, we played the Mocha Gallery with the Frights at Meat Market long time ago. We went on our first tour together. Let's call it Death Frights tour. We ended up playing, oh no, you know what? No, that was nothing compared to the, no. So I had just gotten dumped actually. And my old bass player was like, let's fucking go to San Francisco. Fuck it, you know, like let's go see who's down to hang out over there, because we had a couple of homies that lived there.
Phoenix, of course, was over there. Your homies.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, we like hanging out with like the Meat Market boys. There was a band called Bicycle Day at the time that they were cool dudes. We're like, fuck it, let's just go up there, dude. So we left like at, oh man, it was like what, like 12. It's like midnight. We're like, fuck, let's go. You know, we get there on like, the sunrise is coming up, dude. We're like right over the hill of the bridge, and we're like seeing the bridge with the sun. And I was like, dude, I wonder what Ronnie's up to, which is Bicycle Day Ronnie. So we call him up late in the day. You know, hey, what's up? He's like, oh, you're down here? I was like, yeah. He's like, do you want to play a show? I was like, I mean, I don't have anyone. It's just me and the bass player. But my bass player was a fucking good ass drummer, dude. Like, he was good. So he was like, fuck it, let's two-piece it. And I was like, all right, fuck it, let's do it, you know? I didn't expect anything of it. They're like, yeah, it's a dorm that's going to be tore down. They're going to put in a new dorm. So they're throwing this one last party, you know? I didn't know it was going to be 7-story party. Like, that shit was nuts, dude. So we get there. We start setting up. And then, like, as soon as the first song hits, dude, people are just swarming through the windows, through the fucking doors, like, through the fucking, like, balconies. Like, legit, people are jumping over. It was some, I've never seen shit like that. I was like, holy fuck, dude. And it just like, it looked like a wave of like people just like coming in and like just filled to the back, dude. And then like there was like this fucking girl like purely naked, but like as a clown. Fucking kegs like no other, dude, in every other room. And then it went berserk, dude. Like just a two-piece, you know. We called ourselves the gruesome twosome that day because we were like, fuck, dude, this, you know, we don't have the band with us. But I want to say that was the craziest show, dude. I thought that place was gonna fall to the ground, dude. It was so many people. It was nuts, dude. Like the party was some crazy shit, dude. And then at the end of it all, I just remember like this girl coming up to me and like, dude, she bit my ear hard, dude. I was like, oh, what the hell? And I looked to my right. She was like, my name is Italy. Come and find me. But I was like,
you're already here. What do you mean find you? I found you.
I don't know, dude. I was like, holy. I was like, all right, well, but I never did. Never found Italy. It's on the map either. But yeah, dude, that party was nuts, dude. It was a fucking party to remember. I remember that shit to this day, dude. That will forever be in my head.
Dude, that sounds crazy, man.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was like at least like 4 parties going on in that same night, like in that same dorm. Yeah.
Phoenix had nothing on you guys, dude. Yeah, may have been missing, but it was going crazy in that dorm room.
That night we were Italy.
Yeah, that's right. Just trying to find Italy,
dude. Yeah, that's like a movie, like a romantic movie.
It does. Finding Italy, dude.
Finding Italy, dude.
Yeah. Hey, man. What's the best brew? What's the best beer, man?
Best beer.
Top shelf stuff.
Oof. You know what? I kind of gave up beer. It was kind of like filling me up, but if I had to choose a beer, I'm gonna go with honestly anything hazy. I don't know what to choose, dude.
All right, man.
You don't like hazy?
No, dude, I hate it. I hate it so much. My brother loves it. Dude, I do not like it. Oh man, my buddy Naps. Shout out to Naps. Hopefully he listens to this. He was back in town, and I drank all of the Modelo's that he had, and then it was just some like gross, like arrogant bastard ale or something like that. It was
no, I don't
disgusting.
drink that, dude. That's straight dirt. It legit tastes like dirt, dude. It's weird.
But that's how I feel about like
Hazy?
Golden Road or whatever. Yeah, the hazy IPAs.
I think yeah, hazy is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's like it might just be because I just like drinking, but you might be right. It might suck. I don't know. I just like the taste because I'm like, all right, it's there.
Dude, to each, I'm not telling you what's right or wrong. I'm just telling you that I think that they suck. And
dude, yeah. My new bass player is the same. He's like, dude, I fucking hate IPAs. But I'll see him drink like one or two, and he's always like, it was there. I'm like, I get it. Yeah, that's how it usually goes down, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't like him because like one of the first times I got drunk, like I drank all the regular beer, and then like I'd like whatever, a couple of 805s or something like that, and mixed with some other stuff, and then I just puked. I was like, oh, this is so bad. And I got turned off, man. Like, it's stronger coming up, dude. I don't like it. I didn't like it.
Dude, so I've been drinking, honestly, for me, I've been drinking just seltzers, dude. Fuck it. I was like, it's easier on the fucking, well, I want to say it's easier on the digestive system, but it's definitely,
dude, it feels clean though, man. When it's a clear liquid coming out, it's like, oh man, I'm being healthy about it, dude.
I think that's what it is. I think it just makes you feel, in reality it's not, but it just definitely feels healthier,
Right.
So, yeah, that's all I've been drinking, dude.
Yeah, I've had some nasty like brewery seltzers though, which has not been the best, but
brewery seltzers. Oh, I was like,
just like random brewery seltzers. Like, okay, I'll try it. Some of them were good. One of them tasted like just like bad, just really bad, and I didn't like armpits kind of. I was like, oh,
if it's grapefruit, it's got to be grapefruit, dude.
I don't know what it was. I don't go for grapefruit stuff, but no, it might have been like a mango or something though, or like a tropical. I don't know.
I feel you though. There are pretty shitty ones out there.
Wasn't the best. What's the best ones in the stores right now? Is it Bud Light? Is it like Corona? Is it White Claw? The Trulies? It's so much, man.
Dude, honestly, for me, Ashland's.
Yeah,
dude, they're pretty. I mean, they're pretty good. They don't have a lot of sugar, so I like less sugar. For me, I want the taste to be like there, but I don't want the sugar because I feel like the sugar is what gives you the headache.
No, for sure. Yeah.
So for me, less sugar the better. So if it's like 0 grams of sugar, and like I could barely taste like I'm cool with that. I've never been a fan of sugar besides chocolate. I'm a fiend for chocolate, but that's another story. Yeah.
It's another vice.
That's another vice, dude. I don't talk about that a lot.
Keep that on no, that's it. It's done. What's one song you wish you could have written in all the songs?
In the world?
In the world, dude.
Oh man. Damn, there's like an infinite list. If I could write one song.
Or hit me with like a couple if you got a couple off the top of the head, man.
I'm gonna go with. So for starters, I've always been a fan of man, dude, this is so hard. I think that's, you know what? I'm a big Oasis fan. I'm gonna say if I could have written what's the song called?
Supersonic?
No, I love Supersonic, but I want to say Live Forever.
Okay.
Dude.
All right.
Live Forever by Oasis. I'm a 90s geek, dude. Might be because that's what I remember growing up with. But dude, Blur, Beetle Bum.
Blur, track 2, dude.
Yeah, dude. Track 2 is good too. I think everyone always asks us to cover that song. I'm always like, I mean, why? I guess it makes sense because it's got like that same like feel. Actually, that'd be pretty cool. Now that I think about it, I'm like convincing myself. But yeah, so those two, and then maybe my third one, I want to say like an older song. I'm gonna go with the Beatles, dude. You can't go wrong with the Beatles. I think they're very iconic and definitely one of the reasons why I started playing music. So I'm gonna go with I'm a big fan of Rocky Raccoon. Rocky Raccoon. Dun, 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 dun.
This
that
is
like,
not gonna pass the copyright test on YouTube.
shit.
Dude. Listen, man, I like to wrap this up with some promo, dude. And you guys got a lot to promote, dude. All right. So you guys, as in Deathlands, will be performing at Chad's Home Fest, but that thing's already sold out, man, that's awesome, man. But if your friend or a friend of a friend has a ticket that they're selling, buy that, because that's gonna be a good show, man, for sure.
Man.
And that's at the Glass House in Pomona. Was it November 20th?
November 20th.
Heck yeah, man. That's gonna be a good one, dude, for sure. And the people can find Deathlands' music at deathlands.bandcamp.com and stream it on all streaming platforms, right? You guys are everywhere?
Yes, sir.
You guys are all about, man. All right, tight. And then keep up to date with Deathlands at Deathlands LA on Instagram, right? That's where you guys post everything and all the shows and new albums and everything. Rad, dude. And be sure to check out the new album when it comes out, whenever it's coming.
Hopefully sooner than later, but if not, we'll release some singles out. Hopefully soon.
Rad, dude. Yeah. Awesome, man. Dude, thank you for coming on, Bryan. I appreciate it, dude.